Hello and welcome to Call of Juarez episode 2, and I'm joined by Matt today.
Hi guys.
As E3 was last night, and we're going to talk a little bit about E3. We'll go in order of what the press conferences was. So,
The fuck up first.
unfortunately. So let's start with Microsoft.
Yeah, the Titanfall was probably the highlight.
Definitely the highlight. Definitely.
But then that's coming to PC, so
They
screw you, Xbox One.
They showed us a glimpse of what they're going to do with Halo, didn't they?
Yeah, but Halo's kind of overrated now. I mean, Halo 1 was awesome, Halo 2 was good, Halo 3 was good,
Well,
Halo 4, Halo ODST was good.
I liked Halo Reach, I liked Halo ODST, and I think I wouldn't say it's overrated. It's still a very popular game, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's the same repetitive thing.
Well,
It's Call of fucking Duty
but people-
and FIFA into one.
but you can say that about a lot of games.
Well, yeah, but we got Bungie now, so who gives a shit?
But yeah, that's true.
I mean,
Destiny was nowhere to be
Destiny-
seen, was it?
No, it was nowhere to be seen on the Xbox.
Which is not good.
Oh no, Insomniac brought.
Insomniac had Sunset Overdrive, I think it was called.
Sunset Overdrive.
That looked actually quite good.
Yeah,
I quite like the looks of that. It looked quite nice. I think that was the closest I was to actually thinking, oh, alright, you've got my attention.
Yeah. What else did they bring?
Um,
That was worth mentioning at all.
I can't really think about it, to be honest.
Said Titanfall and right, so EA.
Titanfall. Well, what else did they have? They had their little other games, didn't they? Like the other exclusives, like that Quantum Leap. Quantum Leap, was it? I keep going to say Quantum Theory.
Yeah, Quantum Leap, where you see the guy fucking time stop. And he I mean, the way he moves the glass out of the way was pretty amazing, and it just keeps moving slowly and then stops again. Like, good dodge, good take. Yeah. That was pretty cool, and then the way it shows you that if you bend in time, if you come in contact with an inanimate object, holding it will then force that object to become into the time zone that you are.
Which would be able to become movable, which is an interesting theory.
Yeah.
Interesting how they're going to portray that into gameplay.
Yeah, so that was quite interesting. Maybe like you come into a room and then you stop time. Like you need to talk to someone to figure out. Do not shoot one of those explosives.
I'm trying.
Shoot the guys that might shoot the explosives.
Right. Anyway, as you're saying.
Yeah. So so you go into a room. You need to talk to a certain person. They're at gunpoint, maybe. So you freeze time. You then grab that person.
Yeah.
Talk to them, and then if they give you important information, you then like jot out.
But
Maybe maybe it's gonna be like a what was Heavy Rain? Remember that?
Yeah. I loved Heavy Rain.
Like story-based wise, it's gonna be like a murder case thing. You're playing a detective that can bend time. We don't know what it is.
It's definitely got interesting behind it.
It's going to be a TV series as well, isn't it?
I think so. I think that's where they were going with the little girl and stuff like that in the Xbox reveal.
And seeing as it's Xbox.
And it's probably TV.
TV.
It's probably got something to do with TV. Yeah, well, it is the new innovation, you know.
Yeah, I know. I've watched TV. Do you know what? I've been watching TV for years, but now I can do it with my voice instead of a remote control.
That's what I thought.
I'm so amazed. I mean, because pressing my thumb on a button is getting tiring.
It's so much effort these days.
I'm giving up.
Like, it's just, fuck, why should I have to pick you up to change the channel?
I mean, even with like most TV boxes now, like Sky and Virgin, the TiVo box, they give you reminders and then you still have to press OK.
Yeah.
Why can't I just sit there and go, play sci-fi? That's right, because it's bullshit!
It
An
was
absolute fucking waste of money. Why would you
ridiculous.
physically want to talk? That's the only thing you don't do during a TV program.
It is true, you don't want to talk. And the thing is that I don't want people interrupting me. I don't want it going, hey look, this guy from Skype, who you don't really like or care about, is trying to ring you. Or on the other hand, hey look, Matt's trying to ring you whilst you're watching a TV show.
Or
You're watching Game of Thrones, you're really enjoying it, but someone wants to talk to you on Skype. So I pause your TV show? No. Xbox, fuck off.
You can't say that because it'll turn off. This is the part I'm saying, right? So how are they going to pull out the difference between your voice and someone else's voice? Because if you're in the same room, so like me and you watching Game of Thrones, right, and Defiance is coming on sci-fi, and I go, oh, don't forget to go to the sci-fi channel.
Yeah,
boom!
Is
it just going to go, oh, sci-fi?
Well,
I change.
That is a point, and I don't know if it's going to do that, or if it's just going to fuck up completely. Because I originally thought it had to see your face.
Yeah.
To register, which defies the fact, because the only time voice commands would seem, I know I suck. The only time like voice commands would seem useful to me is like say I'm moving around my room, I want to change channel, but I can't be asked to go search for the remote, or something like that, or I'm like hoovering or something like that. All right, change channel, blah blah blah. Yeah, my hoover's really quiet. Like actually, what to do at the same time. But I mean, or clean anything like that is why the only time I'd want it.
See, this is the thing, right? They brought out a Kinect one. I went out and spent the 120.
You were so excited for that.
I know. I went to HMV and I was like,
"Oh my God,
you have one in stock?" They're like, "No." And then some other guy came over and went, "We've just got some Kinects in stock." I was like, "You lied to me, you motherfuckers! I have £120 in my hand right now. Take my money." Give me that Kinect.
Oh, I don't believe
I then went home.
What did you get? Like you got Dance Central, didn't you?
No, I got that Kinect Sports.
Kinect Sports.
Yeah. And like
bad choice.
I went home, I put it, and the voice control on it was amazing. I was sitting there watching a film.
You were there for ages.
And then I was like, oh, I want to get something to eat. Xbox, pause. And I go downstairs, and then my uncle would go into my room and go, Xbox play. And it wouldn't tell the difference. Like, I'm the commanding voice. Why couldn't I initiate like some form of setting to say, only listen to my voice? Anybody can come in. I mean, anyone could have done it in that Xbox conference. Anyone could just shout it out, Xbox off.
This is exactly
that conference would have been fucked.
Well, the thing is, like my mate had an Xbox, not this one, a different one.
Yeah, he has more than 2 friends.
I do, I swear.
4 or 5.
He had a Kinect and we were playing. I went come in. I was like, oh, so you got the new Xbox Kinect, and it brought up a fucking internet search.
Yeah.
He stopped his game and brought up an internet search. I was like, what? I didn't. My bad.
Yeah. So
it's just general.
So all in all, Xbox,
they didn't do well.
To be honest, if this Kinect, the last Kinect was as good as this one, because no doubt this Kinect is pretty amazing.
If it works, that's great. But the games it only worked for was like Dance Central.
No, see that's the problem. I'm different here, right? Because the first Kinect was shit, epic fail, and then this Kinect, it's intrigued me because I wanted this from the first Kinect. Now, if this offers me what the first Kinect should offer me, surely you just don't do it because you should have just done it with the first fucking Kinect. Well, what's going to be the problems? The problems are going to be the multi-voice channel, so someone can just come in and go, say something, and then the Xbox can go, oh, I may do that. Maybe it brought up a notice bar. Oh, do you want me to do this? No. Yes. Maybe. But someone else that could be a prick can also ruin your fun. And then this channel swatching, anything, do you have to say change channel, or do you just say the channel, or anything like that?
I actually call bullshit on that. In the actual conference, I think that was just he was just reading off the teleprompter and they were playing like a trailer.
Yeah.
Like a glorified trailer. I honestly believe that. I do not think that was live.
But the thing is, though, the way he was portraying it, if it actually says that, is the command still there where you have to say Xbox play, Xbox pause?
Yeah.
Because that could still work. That was a nice feature of the first one because that defines the difference between someone coming into a room and going, oh, let's play the game, and then the Xbox goes, oh, I heard play, I'll do this.
It refers to it's not hearing
so
its name.
if it has like a certain thing it has to listen to, like, oh, Xbox play, that's cool. That it needs that. It's kind of vital. You can't just take it out so the shortcuts where you can go play, pause, stop, on, off.
This is what I mean though, because if I walk into your room and I say, oh hey dude, have you watched the new Defiance yet?
Yeah.
It just switches over. That's the problem.
Exactly.
They need to be able to do that, but I think they have got safety protocols in place to do that. But I just don't know yet. But it's going to be interesting to see if it works, because Kinect is not a bad thing, especially for Dance Central and stuff like that. Dance Central, Just Dance. It's great. It works great for those sort of games. But that's it. It doesn't have anything else.
Anyway, let's move on because the
Yeah.
Xbox. It just makes me angry.
Getting pretty angry.
It gets me so angry. Alright, so
Okay,
EA.
So EA did half and half for me.
Alright, let me kick this off. Star Wars Battlefront.
That was
Star
quite huge.
Wars
Last
people
night
just-
you were losing
people-
your shit.
People just comment for this, right? Tweet us, do everything you can. Star Wars Battlefront. Oh my god. They didn't show you anything, they showed you half, which is one epic battle.
Which is I think it's really good. I think it's a good battle point because it's one that everyone will remember.
Yeah. So holy shit, for starters, it's gonna be made by DICE.
Which with Battlefield.
Yeah, so
Which
we're
we'll get
getting
to. Which we'll
Frostbite
get to
3.
in a minute.
We're getting to Frostbite 3 now, so we've got Star Wars. I mean, the title just there, you hear Star Wars, it's major. You think back to some of the Star Wars games were massive.
Star Wars haven't had the best track record though when it comes to games.
No,
They've not had the best.
But they have had one, which is Battlefront. Battlefront has always managed to appeal to many people. I mean, back in the day, the PlayStation 2, Battlefront was time-split as biggest competitor. And
yeah.
Battlefront 2 introduced Jedi, space battle, land battle. Do
you reckon we'll see more Jedis and stuff like that in this one?
I don't care for the Jedi.
Do you reckon it's just going to be like?
I care for detailed troopers. I want to be able to play all forms of troopers, like the
heavies,
and then the clone troopers. I don't want it just to be like based around one thing because you got the new Star Wars films coming out. I don't want it to just be based around that, so it's just gonna be fucking probably stormtroopers because they look ridiculous.
Well, I think if they've got the Battlefield engine, if they use the Battlefield engine, you're gonna have
an
so
amazing
much.
looking X-wing.
And
I want to
that's
see
what I mean.
an X-wing.
You're gonna have flying vehicles. You're gonna have ground vehicles.
Yeah.
You're gonna have destructible scenery, stuff like that.
So
I mean, if you could actually blow a leg off of an ATT?
Yeah. AT-AT.
An AT-AT.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Transport.
That would be great. I don't know that, but that would be great if you could blow its leg off. It would fall which crossing over, segueing into Battlefield 4.
Yeah, I know.
Shooting that
pillar,
shooting that pillar out, and the tank getting stuck, falling and getting stuck.
No. The building fell down.
And the commanding mode, and then the building falling down.
Fuck the commanding mode. Fuck the tank falling through the floor. A fucking 100-foot building fell down in a multiplayer map. Could you imagine the kill streak you would have got if that building was full? 64 people in a game, all taking command post in one building. Some guy just comes along and goes, I'll just shoot a nice big rocket at this building support beam.
Yeah.
Building falls down and he just goes, oh my, it's not even that, it's just the fact that, I mean, anything could have come across. That building could have fell on it. I mean, the impact, the dust, the quality of the guns never seems to disappoint me with Battlefield.
Battlefield always had that. They've always had the sound, haven't they?
Yeah.
Back in Bad Company, where you'd fire it inside the house and it'd echo and stuff like that.
I mean,
so good.
the other part that amazed me is the scope. I mean, you have the part that leans off, and then you have the eyesight scope.
And you actually just switch your gun.
Yeah,
you could switch it slightly like that. That's kind of cool.
So
I say like that.
Yeah.
They can't see that.
You can't see that, but he did make a gun holding.
Yeah, I did do the gesture.
Yeah, he did it.
But that did look very nice. It looked very nice, and I think... But Battlefield's multiplayer is always good, isn't it? It's always very good.
And then
I think it's the single player they've got to focus on now.
But I like the single player for Battlefield 1. It was good.
No, I meant Battlefield 3.
Oh, yeah, Battlefield 3, that's the one. I liked it.
I thought it was terrible.
I keep getting mixed up with Battlefront and Battlefield.
Oh.
I mean, that's going to be one of, fucking DICE's big points where they go, oh, we've got Battlefront, oh no, Battlefield, oh fuck it, we've got a game coming out, it's to do with shooting. I don't know if it's Star Wars or if it's Battlefield.
I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan, but I am worried that they're just going to put a Star Wars texture pack on Battlefield.
Probably, but
that is a problem.
I don't think they will because they've branded it now, so it's coming. Star Wars Battlefront is coming. I mean, what else have we got? We've got so many. There's 3 announcements. Well, I don't think they've been announced, but there's 3 Star Wars games definite.
I think they said something like they had 5 or something. I remember reading. I can't.
Yeah, EA want 5 games, but I can't remember reading somewhere. But the Knights of the Old Republic, so all the fans out there of Knights of the Old Republic, not the MMO.
That's not confirmed yet, is it?
No, that's meant to be. There's rumours about that being made by Crytek.
Right, but they're
Crytek UK.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because they were the original makers of.
Oh, were they?
Knights of the Republic. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Star Wars 1313. That's easily going to be made by the creators of Dead Space. It's just got the concept of it. The way you move your character,
I'm very
the
much
way
looking
you shoot,
forward to that.
It looks like Star Wars 1313
so good.
is going to be handed over to the creators of Dead Space. I can't really think what other ones would be. I mean, yeah, you have pod racing games made by Need for Speed creators or something like that.
Well, I don't. Pod racing by Criterion. I think not that it would be a bad game. I think that just that game on the N64, and I quite like the pod racing for the N64.
Yeah.
I genuinely liked it, but I don't think I need to see another.
Do you know what there could be?
I don't see any need to see
it could be like a Sims Star Wars Sims.
That would be weird. That would be weird.
That'd be pretty cool.
There'll be an expansion pack, can't you?
Yeah.
I mean, the Force expansion.
Sure, EA. And then here we go. This is kind of highlight of the day. Dragon Age Inquisition.
I swear to God, oh my God, I had a fucking semi. My God, I've been waiting for this ever since number 2 ended. I've been so much waiting for Dragon Age 3. Inquisition, sorry, it's not called 3, is it? They took away the 3. Yeah. So it's just Dragon Age Inquisition.
They're taking a lot of the numbers away now, aren't they?
With a lot of open world features. So if they take away that map system and put Skyrim system in place, oh my God, you will not see me for weeks.
That's the viewers will.
Well, alright, the viewers will. I'll probably record it. Yeah.
But the amazing part was for all the fans of Dragon Age, Morrigan was in it.
Morrigan right at the end.
But no form of a protagonist whatsoever. You saw a guy in the shadows at the end.
There was no protagonist.
It could have been Hawk, or it could be a new protagonist. So we don't know where that's going to go.
Yeah, that'd
be amazing if it's someone else.
It could be Hawk, but I think the thing is that a lot of people missed from Origins is being able to pick their race.
Yeah.
Because I was an elf. I loved being an elf. I was an elf. I had my dual blades, stuff like that, and I did the thing. And then into number 2, I didn't get nothing.
Yeah.
I was just referenced. Oh yeah, that Grey Warden dude is pretty cool.
I think number 2 is more based around a practice for the combat sequence, a new combat feel to it, to see if they can. Because the storyline, either way, both games, the storyline was still amazing, but they changed the combat, the characters, the feel of the game.
I think
just
they were
trying to see if they can make something new.
Set up this game because spoilers for Dragon Age 2, but I mean, like the church gets blown up by mages, stuff like that. A lot of mages are killed and searched for and stuff like that.
I mean, it points to being Hawk because of the little dwarf guy in it.
Yeah, Varigan, I think his name was.
Baragon, though, isn't it?
I think it was Varigan.
I don't know.
I think it was
some dwarf guy.
The dwarf dude. Yeah. He had Bianca. He had the weapon, his signature weapon, stuff like that.
So it could be.
So it's pretty safe to say it's him. And the actual woman was there as well. If you watch the trailer back, the woman who's interrogating Varigan through Dragon Age 2, she's leading a charge.
Okay.
Now that's gonna be interesting. I wonder if you can play parts in wars, if you can choose a side.
Okay, that's better.
Stuff like that. So that's to be fair, though, I studied that trailer pretty goddamn hard.
What else did EA bring to the table? Titanfall.
Well, they had Titanfall as well. Titanfall looks, it looks so good because I've always wanted a shooter mech. Because I'm a ginormous fan of like Gundam and stuff like that. Armored Core and stuff like that. So this is as close as it's gonna get. I brought like Front Mission in hopes that it would be something like this.
Yeah.
And this just looked amazing. The thing is that they said it was exclusive, but then it exclusive to Microsoft, and saying that PC is going to get it.
And so, how could we nearly forget this? I was about to say this going to Ubisoft now.
And next, of course, Mirror's Edge 2.
Mirror's Edge 2.
Which Mirror's Edge was such such an ingenious game.
Yeah, it was unique,
such
wasn't it?
a unique idea.
Free running.
The first person.
And all you have to, your objective of the game was to run away.
Well, essentially, it was a running away simulator, wasn't
Yeah.
it? But it was so
Running
much fun.
yeah, it was,
I loved the first
it was
person
nice
free
and
running.
done. And which again, Frostbite 3,
Because-
second favourite engine out there.
Because as a fat bloke, I cannot free run to save my life. So being able to do that is good.
Can you run?
I can run at a
Jump.
push.
Jump.
At a push.
So,
I have to be being murdered or something when I do run.
so that's a little clear up of EA. I mean, obviously a lot of you watched it.
Well,
because
actually, I
you
think before we move on to Ubisoft, we should talk about the sport at least a little bit.
Oh,
I mean,
It looks
EA
nice.
Sports come out with their 4 games: Madden, was it NFL,
Madden NFL,
NFL, FIFA, and the UFC.
No, Madden NFL. It's one game.
Oh.
National Football League. Madden.
Oh, that makes more sense.
NBA.
NBA, thank you.
NBA 2014 or something.
If you didn't guess by this point, I'm a complete geek and I don't like sport.
Yeah. FIFA 14 and UFC. I mean, the UFC looked nice. It looked good. I mean, I played the first UFC Undisputed.
It does look pretty. It does look pretty good. It's definitely the most appealing one out there for me.
It looked good. And then, I mean, I like NBA and big
Yeah.
fan of NBA and I like UFC. Do not like football. It sucks.
No,
And I don't like.
I think I
I
prefer football
like
to
Madden
basketball.
every now and
I
then.
prefer football to basketball and stuff like that. But I know my means actually like football. It's two situation sports. I think they dwelled a bit too long on it
Yeah.
because I
It's
mean,
not going to die now. I'm
but
afraid.
they did. But EA overall, they did do pretty good.
Yeah. Alright, so let's do little ratings after. So Microsoft,
Well, okay.
6.
I said they got a fairly average score. They kept it on point though. They kept it
Yeah.
about the games, which is what they should have done for
They
the
did mention
reveal.
one TV.
So, I think, yeah, okay, I'd give them probably about a 5 if I had to give a numeric rating.
So Xbox, all in all, you did good not mentioning TV once, but unfortunately you're still back shit.
Yeah.
One of your best games was Titanfall, and we're getting it on PC, and so I'd rather have PC than yet.
Well, actually, I can just buy an Xbox controller
Oh.
and play it as comfortable as I could on the 360.
£429
Look,
for the Xbox
Look,
One.
I've paused the game in anger.
429. I mean, where the fuck do they get off charging someone that kind of price for a console?
But the thing is, I can understand it, maybe, if they, like, give me a year subscription and stuff like that. But the,
A year?
yeah, at least a year, because, like, it's gone up now, hasn't it?
I don't
I'm
know.
pretty sure there was, like, it was going to go up or something like that when the Xbox One came out. But, I mean, if that goes up to, like, £60 a year, like
Yeah.
they originally said it was going to,
So that's what?
that's
420
stupidly priced.
In your first year buying an Xbox One, if you're not already a gold
Yeah.
membership, £429.
Which they've not said carries over.
No, yeah, they have.
Have
It
they
does.
said the
You
Xbox
get
Gold carries over?
2 months free.
Oh,
on the new one.
it does carry over.
And then
okay.
you've got to pay £60 a year if it's £60. Don't quote us on that.
Yeah, it does carry over.
That's 489. That's nearly 500 quid just for one fucking console.
And that's not all, because I mean, you also just think about it, you've got games
Yeah.
that you're gonna have to buy.
I think games prices are going up. And since you can't trade in Xbox games anymore, no
Yeah.
used games. Well
which
done,
was,
Xbox.
which was ridiculous. But
We're going back to Xbox.
although I
Second
can,
second.
although I can share a game to you if you've been on my friends list for 30 days
Yeah.
and I give it up off my console.
Yeah, but seeing that is that you can share a game if it's been 30 days. You can't play it, so I have to be on your friends list for a month. So
Yeah.
the Xbox comes out. This thing here hasn't even started yet. So you have to wait a month after this starts. As soon as this comes out, so yeah, now on you can share games with one of your friends. Alongside your friends for 30 days. So you
Yeah.
wait 30 days, and then you can play it. But then after that, I've waited a month to play the game. Surely I could just bought it by now.
That's what I mean. But if you just want to do it, they'll
Yeah.
charge you a fee, right?
Yeah.
which is ridiculous.
That only depends on the publisher. It's not the publisher.
Yeah, but
it's you, Microsoft.
That's bullshit.
You're lying to us, for fuck's sake.
Because that's
you'll
the
find
same,
it out at the last
we've just given them the tools to do it. That's fucking bollocks. Because if you give them the tools, they will do it.
Yeah.
Sorry,
let's move on to Ubisoft before.
It made me very, very angry, but you were saying about ratings.
EA, I'll give it 8.
8?
8. Fair amount.
I'd give it 7.5.
I wanted more Star Wars. I wanted at least a sneak peek for 1313. At least a hint to say this is coming. Don't worry. Star Wars 1313 is coming.
Yeah.
Because we showed it last year. LucasArts showed it last year at E3, and it looked amazing.
It does look so good. It
died because LucasArts sold out. Disney didn't want the games being made.
Got brought out. They didn't sell out.
They sold.
No, they got brought out.
Yeah, but I thought LucasArts
sold
to Disney.
Disney brought LucasArts out. Yeah, but selling out sounds like bad.
They sold out.
Like
George Lucas, you're a bastard.
Well, let's face it, he was fucking it up anyway.
He sold out. He's a sellout.
It's good that Disney got it, so J.J. Abrams can do,
Star Trek
at least
and Star Wars.
Yeah, that's bad, and I always said that's bad.
If the Enterprise pops up in the screen, he's dead.
But Star Trek's the better franchise anyway. Just saying. But let's not dwell. Let's move on.
If Callum goes quiet at any point during this video, I've killed him.
This is proof.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just wanted a little bit more from EA. Just a little bit more. I'll give you an 8 because you showed me enough. And it was amazing, and it was a good stream, but I just wanted a little bit more from Star Wars. I mean, that trailer for Battlefront was good because it showed you half. It showed you an 80-80. It just didn't show me.
Yeah, it was a teaser. It was a teaser by all means.
Even an arm for the person I was playing, so I could have known. Oh,
yeah. So maybe that's giving away too much.
I mean,
although by the looks of it, if I had to guess, I'd say you were playing
Luke Skywalker.
I wouldn't say Luke Skywalker. I don't want to hear it.
That's
no, but what I mean is, I would say that you were playing a rebel. In that scene, I would say you were playing a rebel because you were walking towards.
Yeah, but in the part of the film, innit? In when they're on Hoth in Star Wars, Luke Skywalker crashes on the floor.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. And then he has to climb out.
And then the ship comes, and then the thing that he treads on him, and he has to jump in a new one.
Yeah, okay.
So that's
okay. So you reckon it could be Luke?
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. I hope at least Luke uses a gun, right? Does he use a gun?
He uses a lightsaber. He's useless. No, he's not a Jedi. He's a guy with a laser. But so Ubisoft.
So yeah, Ubisoft. Well, I don't like the way they do the presentation.
Yeah, they started off shit.
I do not like the way they do the presentation. They do it every year. Every year their presentation is not very good in my opinion.
And you didn't like the girl either.
I don't like the girl. I think she doesn't do it very well. It's not so much that I don't like her personally. It's like I don't like her attitude. Like that gave me girlwood and stuff like that. I don't like that. But that's no means necessarily me saying that she's a dick. Although #girlwood would suggest that. But aside, they had some good games. They had some very interesting games, like the Crew.
Yeah, that looked good.
It looked a bit unpolished.
Yeah, it looked a bit buggy.
But that's fine though, because they
dead stop with the car and then it just fucking flips.
But that's to be expected in live demos and stuff like that. Shit like that happens. But
Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Now that I think we should save that for the Sony press launch because that's when we saw the actual gameplay.
Okay.
So we said that when we talked about Sony.
But it's Ubisoft games, so that's why I thought.
Yeah, but if you want to do it now, we can do it now.
We can do a bit of both. Just don't tell about the gameplay. There was no gameplay. We'll just tell you that it's called Assassin's Creed Black Flag. It's you play a pirate,
which is awesome,
who fights for the Templars.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I think so.
He fights for a company which is run by the Templars.
Yeah, he doesn't fight for a company. He's captive from a Sergo, like Desmond.
I swear, it said in the thing that he fought.
We'll have to rewatch that.
Yeah.
Don't
quote us on that. Don't quote us on anything.
Official disclaimer.
Apart from Star Wars Battlefront is coming. That's all we can give you. Dodge. Oh my god, that literally skimmed your leg.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Yeah, but I think you're playing as a pirate guy. We'll call him R. McHanky.
I think his actual name was like Edward, isn't he? Don't quote that.
Don't quote that. Star Wars Battlefront!
quote.
Hashtag Star Wars Battlefront. That's a thing, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
And, yeah, so... Yeah. So you play a pirate guy on a ship. Ship battle.
The ship battle was awesome.
There was no gameplay. Shush.
No, in Assassin's Creed 3, the ship battling was
Okay,
awesome,
yeah,
and
okay.
they showed us a gameplay trailer
Yeah.
of just scenes of the actual gameplay.
But there was no combat, so shush. Right? We don't know what it's like yet.
But we'll come back to Assassin's Creed in Sony's press conference.
So, the highlight of Ubisoft, the Division.
Probably the Division. It looked very. I think they displayed it wrong because at the beginning I thought he was playing with AIs.
Yeah.
But
you're an
But
idiot.
Matt pointed out the tablet and stuff like that, and it was kind of obvious when you think about it. But I think the way because they showed it and it was so superstitial.
Yeah.
It was like
The
hey,
map.
check the map. Oh, let's go over there. It's
The
like, well,
map
you
where
wouldn't.
the floor. That was.
If me and you were doing that, I wouldn't say, well, let's just go over there and have a look. I wouldn't say that. I'd say, well, fucking, we're gonna go kick some ass.
Yeah. I mean, it pissed me off watching the Ubisoft thing because I'm a big fan of Rainbow Six.
They didn't show it.
I'm a big fan of Tom Clancy's games.
Well, it's been cancelled at the moment, hasn't it? It's been
that's the
ceased
thing.
development.
That's the thing. I got really annoyed because, I mean, it wasn't going to give me Rainbow Six, but I wanted a Tom Clancy game.
Yeah.
And then it came out and it said, we saw it and it says The Division. I went, it's called The Division. This is really good. This will replace Tom Clancy game for me. And then it came out and said Tom Clancy. And then it was just like a kick in the nuts and a slap in the face at the same time.
Yeah.
It didn't hurt, but it was a shocker. I was like, all right, this is new for you, Tom Clancy. This is a new
a new IP from Tom Clancy, which is quite cool.
It looks amazing. And oh my god, actually, sorry, the second highlight for the Ubisoft press conference was the epic loot trailer.
You loved that.
That by far had to be the best trailer in the world. I mean, go check out the game.
It was quite funny.
The game actually looks quite interesting, and it's a good way to play against your friends and just like have a laugh. But apart from that,
Sorry about that, my phone.
the trailer.
House phone. It's right, just get rid of it.
The trailer was amazing, and I may play it myself actually.
It looked pretty good. It looked pretty fun.
I mean, you set up like a dungeon, and then you can challenge your friends.
Yeah, what was that Peter Molyneux game that was like that? Something like that. It was really old. Aaron really likes it, I think. I think Aaron really liked it.
But it's amazing. I mean, it's great content. There's not really much to talk about Ubisoft, really.
Well,
The crew in
they had
Division.
the crew, they had the Division, they showed Assassin's Creed 3. I've lost my notes.
What was the other game they had with the map making? That was
Map making.
yeah, the one you said.
Oh yeah, it looked interesting, but I can't remember the name of it. You should be able to look it up and find it pretty easily. But it's just the same thing. It's the same thing with Little Big Planet. I shouldn't have to just search through countless bad missions. I shouldn't have to go through bad missions and like polystyrene cocks to find a good mission to play. But it had good ideas behind it. And I think with the right development team, it could be pretty good.
I mean, to be honest, a lot of it, this E3 was shown with tablets. So, is
Yeah.
tablets like the next generation second controller? Like,
I think it's just like smart glass and stuff like that,
is
isn't it?
But is it like a new way? You know, because normally when you used to play two players, you come around and go, alright, pick up a control, dude. We're playing the game. But now they're bringing this concept where you can go. Instead they go, alright, bring
can
your
play with a tablet.
bring a tablet with you, and you can offer me help at certain parts in the game instead. Oh, Ubisoft, Watch Dogs.
Oh, Watch Dogs. How do we
Watch
forget about Watch Dogs?
Because we've seen about 700
Yeah,
fucking
it's true.
videos of it.
At this point, I don't really want to be seeing more of it. 'Cause
No.
They might be overselling it.
They've done enough. It's good. It's ready. We're ready.
But,
Bring it on. It looked amazing still.
it does look
Another
amazing, but it is really starting to worry me how easy it is to do stuff.
Yeah. But
Like
there's another
for example,
video.
I probably just hold L2. I just hold L2 and then go like press a button or move and pick something.
But maybe they're going to put in a way of saying, right, when you do that, you've only got a certain amount of time to do the button, and that certain amount of time would also say, like when he does the charging thing to do the electric, that certain amount of time will also need to include the charging for the electric. So if you think too long of what you need to do,
you're gonna fuck up.
You're gonna fuck up, and something's gonna happen. Like you'll get arrested or something. So what you need to do is you need to think on your feet. So you've got 10 seconds now. It takes 5 seconds for this electric discharge to charge. So if you're going to do that, you need to click that first. Or you can go about it this way or this way. So you've got to think in the moment, straight away, get in there, core gameplay, go, get it done with.
Yeah.
That's the way they should go about it.
I think it's definitely very interesting. It's
you
interesting.
Haven't got more than one fucking star.
I know, I suck at this. Because you've got to keep your combo going. I suck at it. But I think Watch Dogs is very interesting. I've been interested in Watch Dogs for like the past 2 years, past 2 E3s, where it's been shown. But at this point, I'm seeing too much of it. I want to play it.
Yeah, we'll get a demo soon.
Yeah.
So ratings for Ubisoft press conference.
4.
7.
This is probably the weakest one, just because of their presentation.
Well, yeah, of course, because the next one we're about to talk about
the presentation was just terrible.
Absolutely fucking amazing.
It was amazeballs.
would you like to tell them which one we're on about?
So
it's not Microsoft. I'll tell you that.
The Sony press conference.
Sony.
They blew it away.
Well, they fucked it up first.
What do you mean they fucked it up?
The fucking stream.
Oh, well, yeah.
Holy shit.
It was a bit delayed. They had a few issues. A firmware update, believe it or not, as ironic, isn't it? But it was good, though. Overall, once it got going, it had a lot of good games. We were seeing a lot of new stuff. We saw Don't Starve, which is an amazing indie game. I've played countless hours of.
I haven't played yet, which I won't actually.
Which I don't even need to now.
No,
just wait, get it for free.
That's the thing. I'm not gonna actually play it or buy it until the PS4. It's a game. It's weird because the game doesn't require anything. It's a game I'm actually looking forward to play on a PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
Which is very weird for an indie game to have that kind of appeal to like a big console like the PlayStation. I mean, I'm gonna literally pay. What's the PlayStation at?
PlayStation is $349.
I'm gonna pay 350 quid and
80 less than it's compared.
I'm gonna pay 350 quid and then I'm gonna play an indie game. So, I mean, Don't Starve. Hats off to you. The game looks fantastic, and I can't wait to play on PlayStation 4. I mean,
they did do a good job.
What else we got?
Well, they had a load of other indie games there. Sony are doing big things, allowing people to self produce.
Yeah,
self-produce.
Yeah,
is that the right term? Self-publish on the PlayStation, which is huge, which Microsoft aren't doing.
No, they're stupid.
They're not letting them do it. Which, I mean, unfortunately, Microsoft have got Minecraft, which is a massive game, as everybody knows.
Woo!
But
you've got the same Minecraft for a different console.
They're making you pay for it again, right?
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous. That's unacceptable.
Just to let you know, play on a PC, it does cost you 17 quid, but you get a shit lot more.
Plus you have obviously some mods and extra packs and stuff like that. And any skin you want, not just the ones on the store.
Yeah.
So I think yeah, it's definitely worth it if you get it on PC, but I think it's ridiculous that Xbox is expecting to pay for that. But we somehow got onto Microsoft again.
But let's get to the big games coming. Second Son.
Second Son.
Start with Second Son.
That looks good. I'm a huge fan of Infamous now because people are a bit split on Infamous, whether they played Infamous or if they played Infamous 1 or if they were at the point where I think what was it called? Prototype.
Yeah.
Because Prototype came out at the exact same time.
Yeah.
And people were very different about it depending on which one they played first. And I didn't like Prototype. I love Infamous 1. And the Second Son just looks so good. I'm glad that they're getting away from Cole and going on a new path. Like
new powers.
A new story with new powers.
To be honest, it looks more fast-paced.
Yeah, it looks a bit more fast-paced and a bit more darker.
Yeah.
Which is always pretty good.
Because you guys got smoke powers.
But yeah, it's similar to the girl from number 2. She has a similar type of power. So
what else is I don't want to start naming the big ones, but should we?
Well, they had Killzone Shadowfall.
Okay, Killzone Shadowfall.
Which massive Killzone fan.
Yeah. Same.
Starting to sound like a PlayStation fanboy.
I know,
but
we are PlayStation fanboys just because PlayStation give us what we want.
I am objective. If they fuck it up, I call them on it.
Yeah, but Killzone's never fucked up. Killzone's always been
great.
I mean, Killzone 1 was probably one of my biggest highlights of the PlayStation 2, obviously part of Battlefront.
Yeah.
It was a hard game as well when you get to like the highest difficulty.
It was a hard game.
Killzone 2 was one of my highlights of the PlayStation 3. I mean, we played countless hours online.
It's just the multiplayer mode. I'm not a very big multiplayer person.
And then Killzone 3,
it's just the way they do
storyline,
it.
and that was absolutely out of this world amazing.
Yeah,
and
so good.
And then now we've got Killzone, not Killzone 4.
No, it's not Killzone 4. It's not Killzone 4 for the PlayStation 4. That would be a silly idea.
They took the numbers away. It's Killzone Shadowfall. So,
which is good.
Yeah.
Shadowfall. I mean,
it's pretty mate. It's going to be pretty interesting.
What else?
Hopefully they keep the core gameplay for online. It doesn't change the online.
Which has been quite a big thing, which was surprising we've not talked about yet, is that they actually showed the console.
Oh yeah.
We finally got to see it.
PS4 looks amazing.
It's small. It's quite slick.
Really? I thought
it's quite small.
It's quite large actually.
Well,
I don't think there's that much difference.
I don't think it's much bigger than that.
It's bigger than the PlayStation 3.
I don't think it. Not my one. My Slim. It's not as big as that.
It's bigger than the PlayStation 3.
I don't know if it is.
It's longer than the PlayStation 3.
Well, all right. It is very, very slick though. I think it's very, very slick. But there we go. They showed a game called The Order, which had like werewolves or something.
Oh yes. It
looks quite interesting.
1888 or 1988 or something like that.
Yeah.
Very olden day, like mythology with your werewolves.
He had some high tech weaponry. He had like a lightning gun and stuff like that.
It kind of reminds me of Van Helsing. Have you ever seen the Van Helsing film?
Yeah,
it's kind of like James Bond
meets Vampire.
Meets Van Helsing. Like it's obviously it's going to be co-op. It has to be co-op because
I think it has to be co-op.
4 people jumped off of that.
They showed quite a few people jumping off that.
Yeah,
carriage.
so it's co-op.
So
you get pick
I think
character. Kind of Borderlands-y where you get to look at the characters. They're going to be different characters. You have your melee base, probably your artillery base, your sniper.
But we don't know that for sure. That's just speculation.
Yeah, that's me. Don't quote me on it. Battlefront.
Quote Battlefront.
Battlefront is coming.
So what about Final Fantasy versus 13? Oh, sorry, no, Final Fantasy 15, as it's now called.
I mean, I saw the trailer for that. We'll take you a story back in the old days.
Story?
It was like
last
year time. I didn't even know it was a game, right?
I feel like we need a jingle for it.
Yeah.
Story time. Story time with that. Oh.
Yeah, it was about a year ago. I was on the internet and I was just looking for cool videos to watch on YouTube. And I came across Star Wars 13 versus. I had
Star Wars. Try again.
Final Fantasy 13 versus. And I had like literally no idea in this world that it was an actual game. And I watched it and then I talked to Callum. And then obviously Callum called me a dick and told me it was a game. But then it got dropped. It got dropped. It had so much potential from seeing it.
It didn't actually like, technically get dropped by Square Enix. It just disappeared.
It just went. But I saw it and like this guy was so fast. I mean, I am a massive fan of Final Fantasy VIII.
Yeah.
My favourite character ever is Squall Lionheart from Final Fantasy VIII. But holy crap, this guy looks badass.
It is very cool with the ability of magic and weaponry.
Yeah, the gameplay on it looked absolutely amazing.
It looked kind of like a cross between Devil May Cry and like Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yeah. So that wasn't the announcement though, was it? That wasn't the part that everyone went, well, holy shit.
It was the thing that I was fucking losing my shit about. But then after that, Matt's about to lose shit here. But then they just come out and went Kingdom Hearts 3.
Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 3. Fucking Kingdom Hearts. oh, I played Kingdom Hearts 1, I played Kingdom Hearts 2, I played it for the PSP. I saw it, and I've been wanting this game for a long, long time. I mean, probably quite a few people have wanted this game for a long, long time. Kingdom Hearts 3. This game is going to be absolutely amazing, and
it did look so
there's
good.
going to be a lot of people that agree with me. You can quote me on that one because I'm taking it. Structurally, the game is ingenious. It has so much to offer. The storyline is so in depth. I mean, it offers you Final Fantasy characters in the game. Obviously, because it's made by Square Enix.
Yeah.
It's so like in depth. I mean, yeah, you get fucking Goofy and Mickey Mouse, but hey, you get Donald Duck.
But that is appealing, it's kind of cool because to me that's kind of like baby's first RPG at the same time. Is that people can actually just like let their kids play it because it's very family friendly because it's Disney.
Yeah,
you know.
But that's the thing. It's even though it is Disney and the game appeals to be, you know, made for the young kids, the storyline and the depth of Kingdom Hearts is so deep and like immersive. You literally get lost in the game, and you can see where its appeal comes from and where the target audience is met. I mean, I for one, I'm going to pre-order the shit. I may even like order like 4 copies just so I can look at 3 without opening them motherfuckers.
Well, I think it's very interesting. I never played a Kingdom Hearts game.
Yeah.
Never played one before.
Your loss.
It come out when I was a kid. And I was never really interested in it. But I'm not afraid to say that it was because it was Disney. Yeah. But I just wasn't interested in it.
See,
it looks quite interesting.
It's the thing. Disney never seemed to fail either. Holy shit, we got 2 stars. We got 2 stars, everybody. Like and subscribe.
I was so badass, and I got freaking 2.
No.
Fucking Ubisoft. 3.
So then the amazing part came. The what was his name?
Well, actually, let's talk about the actual trailer we saw for Kingdom Hearts. There was what was his name? Sora with a Keyblade, running away from what I assume is a new enemy.
I don't know.
Like some kind of like black little blobby Maui thing.
No, they're not new enemies.
They've been there all the way through.
They've been there all the way.
Oh, because that looks quite interesting.
It's good. Oh, I can't wait.
Is just speechless. Well, I suppose we'll move on.
The guy from Sony who ripped the shit out of Xbox.
Oh
my god!
He come on stage and he was just like, "We support these games," and then he just stood there and waited for everyone just to piss their pants. It was ridiculous.
No online.
It was so good.
Necessary.
You don't need to be online
for a whole
play offline. Yeah. If you got a disc, what's the benefit of having one? Just play offline.
And then they released that YouTube video.
Yeah, then they released that YouTube video. Oh my god, I will credit it. I'll put it in the description below. Watch it. It's so goddamn funny.
He's so intense, and that he wants you to watch it. He was actually pointing downwards.
Yeah, I was actually pointing downwards. You can't see this. I'm pointing downwards.
Watch it below.
Below.
It's not above. It's below.
This is my showmanship.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh my god.
You need to buy a camera. Clearly.
Honestly, if you haven't watched E3, please, just go watch the conferences.
You should watch. You should. It's not necessary to go and watch the whole conference
because
there's a lot of things that people aren't interested in.
Yeah.
But please search out the stuff that you're interested in and look it up.
Because I mean, if you're not interested in Kingdom Hearts, have a look at it. I mean, have a look. It is a really in-depth story. It's cool for all ages. Obviously, not like 1 year old. You can't.
Because it's a bit difficult.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it turns out my nephew could hold a controller and. So
pretty MLG then.
He's into like with the Wii and stuff, and he throws controllers. He beats
me.
Shot
out of your face.
He beats me on Boombox. I'll tell you.
No.
But
let's not get into
let's not get into that. How a 2.5-year-old beats me on Boombox.
But all in all, I mean, we're clearing up Sony pretty deep there, but I mean, we could talk all day about Sony's conference because it was just one thing after the other.
There was so many different things that they had.
Yeah,
they had loads. It was they actually showed us actual gameplay
Yeah.
They actually showed
Oh,
the actual
Assassin's
gameplay of
Creed.
Assassin's Creed gameplay,
Oh yeah, we'll talk about
which
this 'cause
looked awesome.
but it broke.
It did break. It broke at the end of the conference, but actually just go watch the actual gameplay video and it should be fine. With
Yeah.
luck. It did look very good. It looked very true to the Assassin's Creed style,
Yeah.
but with the new pirate theme. So it's very interesting. I think that our partner in this is actually Blackjack.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks.
So let's just wrap this up now.
It's
well,
fine.
well,
They've got a few other things, haven't they?
Yeah, but they can just watch it online.
Yeah.
From you, biggest
Have we done
highlight of
this?
the day.
Dragon
and
Age 3.
Rating for Sony.
Dragon Age 3 was the biggest highlight, with Titanfall, believe it or not, in a close second.
Yeah.
I've always wanted a game like that. And I think a rating for Sony has to be like a 9, doesn't it? Just negative a point for their fuck up with the stream.
My biggest highlight of the day would it's a close draw. I mean, I did not expect Kingdom Hearts. I mean, I had a list written down of games I expected, games that I would have been amazed with. Kingdom Hearts just like went boom, kicked them off. So biggest highlight, Kingdom Hearts, followed by Star Wars. I can't wait for Star Wars, and hats off to Sony. I'll give them a 10.
It's a good job. It was definitely a good job.
The stream was shit, but we
They
can't
fucked
fault
up the
that because that.
But they do. Oh, actually, before we go, PlayStation, the price.
We've said that.
Did we say the price?
£349.
349.
300.
Just make sure that we got that across.
Holiday 2030.
Holiday 24. Same as thing. Actually, Xbox is November.
November.
It's confirmed November.
Yeah.
We don't know an actual month.
Sony
date,
probably
but
holding out to a specific date.
I reckon that they're actually going to wait.
Yeah.
Because they've been ripping at Microsoft so bad of late. I reckon they're going to wait until Microsoft say an exact date.
Do you reckon?
And then come out on the same
Do you
day.
reckon like Sony's already got the amount of PlayStations they need to
So,
release?
I reckon they've already done.
Yeah.
They've got it. They've got warehouses
Yeah.
full of them.
And then it's
They're just waiting.
Yeah, they're just chilling out,
Yeah, they're just waiting for
having
it.
a beer, having a laugh. Yeah, yo.
I think they're in manufacturing stage, definitely.
Yeah.
They are producing so many of those right now. So I
So-
reckon they know that they're going to sell shitloads.
Yeah, so that's E3 wrapped up for me and Callum.
We'll
Watching-
come back and
yeah.
we'll do a Nintendo.
Yeah.
Nintendo's at 3 o'clock in about an hour or so. I'll do that and I'll post it. I won't post it as a separate day video. I'll post it just after this one.
Yeah.
Post them both at the same
So
time.
it's Nintendo's day today. Obviously for you guys at E3, fuck you, bastards.
We'll get there. I'll see you.
He's staring at the mic. He's angry.
I'll meet you there.
But yeah, that's our thoughts on E3.
That's our thoughts. Yeah.
We're very tired because
very tired because we're literally up until 5 in the morning.
and then we both got woken up.
And I got woken up quite early. But yeah, that's it. That's also the end of my arcade series because I actually managed to clear them all.
Yeah.
That's actually managed to clear them all, so it's fantastic. It is quite a long video, but I'll put that in the thing. It's like 50 minutes long. I'll just put it up as one, like a podcast like thing. Hey,
And
there you go.
obviously-
You might even be there to the official prototype podcast.
And if you want to talk to any of us, we're on Twitter, Facebook.
On Twitter, Facebook, or just talk to us through YouTube.
Yeah.
We'll-
So
We'll reply. So
see you later, guys.
see you later. Thanks for listening.